lines.
Oh,
Give me a
don't,
gun.
God.
Give me a gun.
don't use in-game audio. It's gonna hurt our ears so much.
Should be right.
I
Oh,
gotta turn down my sensitivity, bro.
Who's that? Who's here? Where is everyone?
yeah, everyone's split up on the map, if I'm not mistaken.
So what's the idea? What are we all supposed to do?
You meant to try to escape.
Someone destroyed this torch. Objective. Who did that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, who? Why is the lights going out?
If I get jump scared, I'm actually going to be so pissed. Yo, who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Me.
Who dat? Who dat?
Chill.
Who going there? Who in the dark?
We don't know who it is.
Where is everyone? Everybody? Hello.
What you doing in my hood?
Hello, everyone. Where are you?
Ooh, some armor.
Everyone. Hello.
Yes, Angus.
Hello.
I saw some random guy jumping around. I think that's you.
Someone's in. I swear to God, if it's Woody.
Where is it? Oh, how is
destroyed
that?
another
Wait, monkey. Hello.
Someone's destroying everything on this path.
Shotgun.
It's Harrison. He's the only one running around doing this.
No, I'm literally walking along.
Who keeps destroying objectives?
I was destroying objectives.
Not me.
Ah.
Again,
Oh.
that one, it's been taken out again.
Oh.
Oh my god, I left the group. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, no, I hear someone. I hear someone, it's definitely... Shit.
Who's
No,
that?
that's
Who's
someone. Nope, someone's coming after me. Someone's coming after me. Shit.
Wait, was that you? Who did I just shoot?
No! I've just been killed.
Where's the...
Does that prove the point now that it's not me?
Oh my god.
Yay!
That is horrifying.
I was enraged. Find a fuse.
I'll execute. Oh.
Where the fuck do we put these fuses? Oh, there's another one. No, it's back again. No. How do I can't even stop him!
You can, you have to shoot me. Oh.
You win some. You lose some.
Well, I'm fully dead now.
This is so scary. This is horrible.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, this is even worse.
Everybody.
If we know it's him, what do we do?
You gotta stop me, you know?
Oh my god, this is even worse.
I hear him.
You gotta stop me, guys.
Of course you had to target the stupid anime girl first.
Oh.
Oh!
He got shot.
Owie! Silly mum.
No, Angus is teabagging over my body.
Okay.
Interesting.
Who dat? Hold.
It's me.
Angus,
It's
if you-
all Angus, mate. It's we.
Right now it's me, guys.
Already know.
I got him.
You got me once.
I didn't have any. I only had a standard handgun, so I couldn't do much.
Yeah.
I ran out of shotgun ammo.
This reminds me
Oh,
of.
what? You have a gun?
This kind
Yeah, I
of
have a
just
gun.
reminds
Every
me of the
survivor's-
game called Dead by Daylight.
Every survivor has a gun. Lockie.
I have a
Yeah, but you're not a
shotgun.
survivor.
I have a. Wait. Oh.
Angus
Ow.
Woods. This kind of just reminds me
Ow.
of Dead by Daylight.
Ah! Run away! Ow! Owie!
I got him with the shotgun.
Zooey, mama. I love how you guys aren't trying to stop me from spawning again. Ha!
That you?
Yeah, it's me.
I got a shotgun.
Tasty. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh no! Run!
2, 1.
Hide! Just hide.
Where are you?
Would you get away from me?
Where are you?
Oh no, it's lagging.
Hello? Oh, hello there.
I'm out of ammo. No! That's horrible. That is terrifying.
Yeah. I smell you.
I shot you like 10 times, Woodsy. What?
I have a big health pool though. That's the thing. Oh. Hello again. I was trying to find Hixie, but
What? How can
Actually-
I mag dump you and you just keep on coming?
my health heals back a little bit over time, but
Bro, it was like 2 seconds. What do you mean over time?
there's a little like my health slowly starts regenerating, but
Brother shush.
Hixie? Hixie! Is that you? I can't get to you sadly yet. Hixie! Is that you?
No, get away from me.
Oh, that's you! Ah, Hixie! Well, no, where's Hixie, Lockie? Okay, where's Hixie?
Oh my... You scumbag.
Where's Hixie? It's just him and I. Hixie, my friend. Where are you? Aren't we meant to be friends?
Run! Yes!
This terrifying, bro.
Hixie! We're just friends,
Wait,
remember?
how can I get back in?
You're dead. You had a few lives, but now you're
That's
awesome.
slack.
Oh,
What do
Yeah,
you scum?
sorry. Hixie! Yoo-hoo. Hixie? Ow. I didn't have any ammo. Ow. And then you're meant to somehow... How do you get me into the summoning thing? And then you gotta kill me a few times, right? Actually, I don't know. How do I... Wait, how do you actually guys kill... Oh, there's a sword that you guys can get. Oh, that's a needle. Oh. Wait, how do you guys actually kill me though? Like, what kill me?
I'm back. I just
How
had
do I
to eat
hit
dinner and do a bunch of stuff quickly. Like I've been eating Angus. No, I haven't. What happened?
Hixie! I'm trying to find Hixie. Hixie!
Angus, do you know what Dead by Daylight is?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that, and this does.
Wait, can you find me on the map?
I can't find you, but I can find you. I can't find you, but I can find you. I think I need a certain character to find you though. Pixie! Pixie! Is that you? Oh, if you win this though, then I lose.
Let's see.
I think so, at least. Pixie!
Run, 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 run.
I say hello! Hello! There's a timer, Hixie.
There's two of them.
No, it's a
He
decoy.
just got me. He just got me.
Oh, it just opened!
He just got me.
You were so close, Hixie!
No, what happened? I saw the hatch lifted up and flinged you two into
Yeah.
each other.
The hatchet.
Oh my.
You were good job, Hixie. You were so close. I got 1,000 tickets though for that.
Oh yeah. Wait, what happened? There's only 3 people.
No, because
I'm
Oh, the
still
Rocky
in, I
exit.
thought.
if you
It
guys exit
disconnected
the
me.
game, it'll think that you're offline.
You hit continue, don't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we can.
I was in the thing, no, it said, mine says in party.
Oh.
It says you're offline.
Oh.
Just
going to
quit it and relaunch it, I think.
This isn't
I'm just gonna
that
hit the
scary
button.
so far.
I mean, it's been mid. I think it's more scary than no more room in hell.
Well, so keep in mind, we were only at the first part.
Yeah, but still.
It's because Woodsy's slack.
Oh, I didn't mean to get the kill. I didn't mean to get the kill. I was hoping that one of you guys would get the kill.
As soon as Harrison gets back online, I will invite, and then we'll go again.
Yeah. If I do get the killer again, I'll go easy on you guys this time. Cause
I know the strat though. I know the
You-
strat.
yeah, there's something though you need. There's some sort of button you need to do to activate the summoning circle to vote people out, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay, I've invited Harrison to the party now.
But you have 3 lives, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Yeah, I think you have 3 lives, Woodsy. We only must have 2.
Nah, no, because I killed Lockie.
You killed me
Twice.
twice. You did.
Oh, I did. Okay. Oh,
Oh, we're back on the forest.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I could have gone perk. I need to get perks and stuff somehow.
we just have to level up. We can level up by playing this.
Yeah.
Just
I got the level.
Why do I have
2
an afro now?
Wait, it'll randomize in the thing.
Oh, nah, oh
No,
no,
this
you
is the
did.
randomized.
Oh no,
This is the randomized thing, I believe. Right?
What? Huh?
The farce.
I wasn't
Why
going
am
to,
I
no.
the police officer again?
Oh yeah,
It's a
because
black
I think
police.
Lockie and I have forced. Oh, Lockie Hicks and I have probably forced these characters to be us, and Harrison's just got all the female characters.
Harrison's got all the female characters now.
I'll pick Harrison. I'll change to a female character so you can get the
It'll
guy.
be okay.
Lucky, you there?
Lisa.
Okay, you
You
ready?
guys will just get horny over my girl, no, they won't attack me.
Whoa.
What?
Crazy.
You were the first person I got them.
Oh, that
not
crack on the back.
Yeah. Oh, who can you trust? Guys,
Yes.
what are you? What are you?
Hey, local.
Please. Oh, terminal.
Everyone, we must do challenges.
Yes.
What?
Oh, I'm just
Lachlan,
trying to
you know I'm
camera
right
check.
behind you. You
Who's
just
that?
broke
I'm
that.
innocent though, bro.
XA, what are you
You
doing?
sure?
Oh no, you're doing activity. Okay.
Wait, what?
You just destroyed the box, which is
No,
what
I
Angus said
just-
last time.
Oh,
No, bro.
I
I just found suspicious activity. What?
okay, you got a healing item,
What are you
Hixie.
talking about?
Bro. I just.
Hixie and I are together.
It's Lockie. It's Lockie. I reckon he's already done it.
I don't even know what I've done.
I'm literally watching him.
They both sound so suspicious.
I'm gonna disappear. I don't trust you.
That's what I get. Oh, I found a tracker. Tracker? Where's Lockie? I want to stick this on him.
He's near me. I can see him.
I know where he
He
is.
just did something over here. He did
he's
something. He
drinking
drank blood right here. Someone
I'm
drank
over the
blood.
other side of the map pulling levers.
Whoever's near me just drank blood. If it's Harrison,
I saw someone drink blood also.
I'm right at it. He's in the house.
Harrison,
Who is it?
Hey.
It's Harrison. It's Harrison.
enjoy that
it's
tracker.
Lockie. It's Lockie.
Huh?
You like the tracker, Harry?
It's
Tracker.
Lockie.
Why
Did
am
you
I
just
Yeah, I put a
tracked?
tracker
blood?
on you. Yeah, I
No?
put a tracker on
I'm
you.
over here
I don't know
I
why.
just got an armor plate. I've been doing these armor plate things.
Oh, it is Harrison. It's Harrison. He drank the
Is
blood
it?
over here.
Rampage.
He has to. It's him. It's
We
him.
both killed each other.
Okay, we know it's Harrison.
Help
So
me.
now we just have to last. Let's get this
Yep.
Lockie.
Now we just have to last.
But what if I'm the one hiding from you guys?
That just makes it worrying.
Fucking barriers.
I have became. Oh, I can track Harrison. I forgot. I can see his track. Ow! Dang
Oh
it!
my god, who is
I forgot Harrison. Well, I forgot that a hunter can see where everyone is. Right before he transforms.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could see you guys before that. In the last match, I felt like I could see you guys, even though I wasn't. Hey, old mate.
Is Harrison not transforming?
Go
Why not
away,
you?
brother.
What do you mean?
he's
I
trying-
killed you 2 times normally, and now I'm killing the other girls.
Okay.
Why is these spiders?
Fine. No, they're reptiles.
Why
I
can't
love
I?
reptiles.
Do you? I can't find you guys. Monkey boy.
I refuse! Run! No! No!
Horrifying.
Run! Run! No!
Hey, who just flashed me?
You brought him right to me. You
I didn't see you until I saw the black figure go. Ah!
Door's open. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Anyway, who cares?
Exit!
Why are they all
Run!
Why are they all
Oh, come on!
What?
No, there's mine shops.
Why are they all the way across the map? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was
Harrison
terrifying.
shot me.
Where's Harrison?
He just shot me. He's coming through now.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Going back after him.
I
Whoa, whoa,
see
whoa,
him.
whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah,
It's Harrison.
Harrison's up there. Harrison's up
Come
there.
back.
I know where he is.
He just shot me again.
I do have to kill you guys anyway.
Guys, he's there. Yeah, he's on my dead corpse. He's at the pull lever for the gun.
Oh come on! Guys, we let's all band together and knife fight him.
No.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay, we got. Wait, can we vote on him? Where is he? If we can vote on him, then we can get him out.
You can vote.
Yeah, we can vote.
What
you
is this,
out if
Among
we-
Us?
Technically, like close enough, but anyway. Ooh, Pixie, I've got a trap.
Yeah, get out of here.
If he comes our way, we just have to kill him.
Yeah, we just got to vote him out. I think.
Wait, Woodsy, don't die, because I also have an anecdote that
Okay.
Wait guys, someone come to me, someone come to me.
Where
Yeah,
are
I have a trap. I have a trap set.
you? We can't see where you are, Lockie.
I'm at like where the car is, there's like a start
I see you. I
objective
see you. I
sign.
see you. I see you.
I'm on the car. Is that you?
We're here.
Yeah.
Stand on that, stand on that.
Oh,
not
we
on.
I've got
already
the
know who's got
inspection kit.
infected.
Stop clustering together.
Okay, we have to stick together.
I'm literally
everyone-
watching you
does
guys.
everyone know
I'm
the
literally
strap?
watching you guys.
When the
Where is
lights
he?
go out, we all have to hide. That's it. We just have to hide.
No, we just gotta find him before
He's
the
there.
lights
He's there.
go
He's there. He's there.
out. Where?
Quick, kill him before it goes. He's
Where?
here. He's round here. He's around here. He's here. He just disappeared. He's down here. He's down in mine shafts. He's down in the shafts. We're not going down.
Oh
We're not going down. Man.
no!
No,
Run!
Woodsy, we've got 20 seconds. Everyone hide. Everyone hide. Everyone hide.
Run! You
Hide,
can see
hide,
where everyone
hide.
is before he transforms, though.
Should
Once
be
you
right. I
transform-
just got more ammo.
He can transform if he wants to.
Yeah, I know, but he won't.
Oh, he just drank blood. No, thanks. I'm not gonna dance with you.
Come on, I'll have a fun time.
I won't.
Hey girls, coming to eat ya. Like you're
Can you
tasty.
see where we are?
No, not when he's hunting.
Hey,
Yo, I triggered a trap on him.
Who's just
Sucker.
in front of me?
fuck. You
Did I-
insta-killed me.
Did I kill you with traps?
I think.
Yo. Traps are...
Wait, who's that? Who's that over there?
Me.
Who's what?
Okay, okay.
Next to the... Yes.
No, but don't they?
I can't find any of you guys, but anyway.
That's a good thing, man.
No, it's not.
It's a great thing for us, at least.
Harrison, the fact you do not just see me then.
No, I see
He just
one
jumped
guy.
over my head. He just jumped over my head.
Well, I see one person. They just got flashed, and they're over in the direction I was running.
You ratbag, shut up.
The f-
Alright, can we make like a kill circle and just box him in?
Box him.
No!
When he comes back, Angus,
down.
when he comes back, we'll spring out and box him in.
No!
Oh,
Save
no.
me! Save me!
Get him, get him, get him.
No!
Got him.
No!
Yeah, I
Shoot
punched
him.
you in the head.
Run.
Why does it say virus spreading?
The door's opening.
Is this an
No.
Is this an event match?
Get to the door. I'm in the door.
I just saw you run to the door.
Horrible.
Oh, I can see where you go. Okay, I can spectate you go.
Fuck. What?
See, where are you looking?
I couldn't change to my weapon in time.
What?
He's like, what?
Wait,
Get over
Lucky,
here,
if
get over
you
here. Let me
interact
pick you
with
up, let me
Harrison,
pick you
you
up.
could vote.
Oh, you can pick me up. Yes.
I got
You
you.
jam. You jam. I got one as well. Kill Uracell, honestly.
We're playing a horror game.
You are very loud.
Sweet.
Sorry.
I don't have a whole lot of ammunition left.
Thought this might be.
Yeah. Hey, good. Yeah.
Yes, Harrison's mum's coming in clutch. Kick him off, distract him.
No, that's
Woodsy's mum.
yeah.
I've got the syringe.
Bugger.
He's near us.
You are?
Yeah, that's alright.
He's there.
Yeah.
I'm out of ammo,
Right there about to come in and I had to walk away.
He's in the bush. He's in the bush.
I'm out of ammo.
Pull back. Pull back.
Your voice was
Oi,
very
Lucky.
right there.
Follow me. I've got a strat to hide. Follow me. I've got a strat
Alright,
to
I'm
hide.
trying to find some more ammo.
You can see very clearly.
It's fine,
We
as
need
long as
traps,
last
we need
this.
traps.
Yep, as long as we last this. It's
Um,
fine. Wait, Lucky, come this way. Come this way.
Wait, I've got to find some more ammo, bro.
Yeah, I will. I will. Harrison's about to solo you guys. Oh
He's
no.
dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Wait, Pixie, if you interact with him, you could probably vote. You voted. Right? Oh.
Hide. Hide.
As soon as I saw the light show up, Pixie just like stood there, just like, wait a minute.
I've got a camera which does a bunch of damage to it.
He's here. He's here.
Oh my god.
I'm blind.
Yeah, but I can see where all you guys are looking.
Oh, this is horrible.
Do you mean to just give you guys the win?
No.
No, if you can just camp
Lachlan,
them.
how are you scared of this? This is like the least scariest game I've played today.
Shut up, Harry.
It's
Yeah,
not
but there
as
is
scary
some-
as no hell.
Oh. Oh wait, did you stun him?
Yeah, I got him.
Got him!
Harrison's creature doesn't look happy. Harrison, why are you just standing there? Killing him.
He got me. He got me.
Now you just gotta find the others, Harry, and then you're all sorted. Lock it. Oh, he saw you in the bush. Oh, I think he's gone.
Hey, on, mate.
Harry, don't be that cruel.
No, you were like
come
that.
on. Come on.
Oh, get in there! Oh,
Yes!
get it out!
I knew I should have camped it.
way.
Pixie Atchis.
Can
We
do one
win
more?
these. I have to go to bed, I think.
I got 1,600 tokens from that. I'm going back to menu.
Just one, please.
I have to go. I have to go to bed. Yeah. I know.
Wait.
I feel like Lachlan should try no more.
Oh wait, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Oh, these perks are actually really good. Some of them.
You sure you have to go to bed?
I have to go to bed. I'm just looking at what I've got.
Starting with a blank page can be overwhelming. Grammarly gives you a head start. Simply type a
I'm not allowed to climb this tower. I did ask, but not only does climbing this need proper training and safety equipment, it's also a protected historic site. The folks in charge are understandably
It's really fun
a bit
looking game.
cautious.
Anyways,
But while I can't go up there, the camera
good
and
night,
you
night.
can. This is a
Alright.
moonlight tower here in Austin, Texas, and it's one of the last surviving
I'm off
municipal
as well.
lighting towers anywhere.
Okay.
Because if you
This
light
game's
up a
fun.
city to keep people safe at night, why have thousands of small lamps down every street when you could have just a few very
and
bright?
I want to have longer hair when I've got the
Power was intended to provide light equal to that of natural moonlight, and then it
One quickly.
Equipment does not keep us.
These towers became an icon of Austin.
they were
First century, it's difficult to imagine what a
I
city
wanted it,
lit just like
Lachlan. Lachlan. Are you?
Hey guys.
I'm the only one here, but I wanted to show you what No Room in Hell is like, but Angus kept saying no, even though I think
What's
you'd
it
get
called?
scared. No more room in hell.
Is everyone else going to bed?
Yeah,
Oof.
I can show you it if you want me to.
I'm happy to, but it'd have to be really quick. Can you just screen share it to me and just show me what it is like that?
Okay. Here, let's go on Asylum. Are you looking?
Mm-hmm. Cheese.
And there should be music.
There is.
I don't know if this doesn't make you feel a little bit unsettled, I guess. Yeah. Is there any guns? But yeah, you do have your guys are like... You do
The
have
things, pictures in that don't unsettle me, it's the anticipation. So like in that one, how it's like all dark and you can't really see it.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere your mate pops up and then you just get like... but you have a chance to try and defend yourself.
Well, in this you do as well, but yeah, I guess.
In this, it's more of like it's a bit like a COD zombie sort of thing, like you know when the wave's gonna come and all that.
It's not waves. It's kind of like a massive puzzle.
It's not much, but I hope it helps. Let me get those doors open.
Can I grab a hammer? I need a hammer. So I'm gonna have to kill a lot of these dumbass zombies.
You'll need to reach the cafeteria. The way it's closed up tight.
Hey Harry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but I should go to bed.
Yeah. Oh gosh, no.
Yeah. Sorry, Harry.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
This is not scary, is it?
No, it's scary. It is. It's like it's good. It looks good to play. But right now, I do gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Good night, Harry.
Okay, good night.
Intelligent X mode and the superior grip of Subaru.
Wow, I'm sure in a great mood today. Let me read some YouTube comments. So, he finally gave in to Russian propaganda and joined the ranks. I think comparing these two conflicts and playing the Russian victim card just proved that there is no hope for Russians. And the real color comes to life. No need to hide anymore. Russians don't change. You're starting to show your real colors. In the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos, I started to notice a shift in your attitude and opinions. So yes, you are Z after all. Poor Roman, pushing whataboutism and all the usual good Russian they always push. Bye Roman, in the end, you are just a Ruski. Well guys, what can I say, this is it, the news finally came in, I am no longer considered a good Russian. You guys might be wondering, how did this happen? When I've been basically outspokenly critical of the Russian government for about 7 years now or something, all it took for me to become a subhuman Z orc is to make one video in which I disagreed with the current narrative of the West. And I personally found it very curious, so I'm here to talk about it. Now if you guys are unfamiliar with the whole discourse of quote-unquote good Russians versus bad Russians, I've already talked about this in another video called You're One of the Good Russians, in which I raised awareness of the fact that a lot of the people who are commenting and complimenting my videos have this sort of sentiment of all Russian people are essentially stupid orcs and zombies and they're all scum and they're all basically terrible warmongers. However, you Roman, you agree with our Western views on the world, and that means that you're actually one of the good ones. It honestly feels like a really backhanded compliment when, while you complimenting me for my views, at the same time you are essentially decrying my entire nation and my people as subhuman, so it doesn't really feel that great at the end of the day. But now this entire discussion has kind of gone a little bit further because, to out-of-touch Westerners, I'm no longer considered a good Russian at all because I disagree with the West one entire time. And that clearly means that I'm Z and that I'm spreading Russian propaganda. So, long story short, what happened is that recently I made a pretty controversial video called Why Israel is Allowed to Do Everything Russia Can't. And essentially in the video I brought up the topic of collective responsibility, how essentially all Russians are facing financial restrictions, travel restrictions, etc. as a result of Russia's special military operation in Ukraine. And essentially all I did in my video is suggest that maybe perhaps the West is slightly hypocritical when it comes to the question of, first of all, the reaction of the West to indiscriminate bombing of children. But also I pointed out the discrepancy between how Russian citizens are treated because of the actions of their governments and how Israeli citizens are treated because of the actions of their governments. And in the video I specifically said that I do not want Israeli people to be sanctioned like Russian people because that is not even my point. Here's the thing, I'm not even calling for Israeli citizens to actually get these, pushbacks. And for Israeli citizens to get fucked as much as we did. Because guess what guys, I'm a human being. And I realize that not every single person in every country is a hive mind that thinks the exact same thing. And also I don't think that every single human that comes from a particular country is responsible for the leaders of their country. Especially if we're talking about an authoritarian dictatorship, which Russia is. But yes, in the video I did draw some parallels between Israel and Russia and a lot of their propaganda and rhetoric. However, a lot of people completely missed the point, saying how dare I try to compare Hamas to Ukraine. Whereas that was actually not what I was doing. What I was doing is comparing bombing kids to bombing kids. That's all I did. And essentially the message of my video was that major Western powers, specifically United States and a lot of Westerners, actually don't really oppose colonialism or imperialism if that colonialism or imperialism is done by somebody on their team. However, apparently it turns out that if I criticize the West one singular time, or if my position slightly coincided with the position of the Russian propaganda, that must mean that I am being paid by Russian propaganda, and I've actually been Z this entire time, and the truth is that Russians are all the same and they don't change. Thanks for showing us that all Russians are the same. Slava Ukraina and Slava Israel forever. Oh yeah, about that. When I released my video, actually, what happened is that I got raided on Instagram and actually bombarded with messages from like hundreds of very angry Israelis that apparently came from some sort of Telegram page, which posted about me and basically told these people to come over and spam me with Israeli flags and whatnot. And yeah, I got a lot of great DMs, of people saying I should kill myself, called me a pig, whatever, but the funniest perhaps was when I got messages from Ukrainian Israelis that were saying that essentially I'm a subhuman orc, a Putin supporter, who like should go back to Russia if I love Russia so much or whatever. Ты долбоёб вообще. Ты орк, да, вторгшийся в Украину вместе со своим дорогим президентом и сотнями тысяч таких же орков, как и ты. А мы защищаем наш дом от террористов. В сортире мочите, надеюсь. Сука.
Мы будем преследовать террористов везде. В аэропорту. Значит, вы уж меня извините, в туалете поймаем и в сортире их замочим, в конце концов. Все, вопрос закрыт окончательно.
So yeah, being called Z and a Putin supporter was a lot of fun. But yes, a lot of the comments in general in my video were pretty telling of how a lot of Westerners view Russians. You are on Putin's side now? 3 laughing crying emojis. Yes, that's the easy way leftists think. So, egoism, anti-Semitism. Criticism of Israel is not anti-Semitism, and I specifically had entire points in my video that I do not want to spread anti-Semitic messages. And by the way, one thing that I do not want to turn this video into is basically like an anti-Semitic dog whistle or something, because no. I'm asking a lot of rhetorical questions here, however, the answer to my question is not Jews control the world or whatever, because I know a bunch of fucking Nazis are coming out in the comments now saying that. I'm not your guy, okay? You can calm down. I don't think Jews rule the world. You can crawl back to where you fucking came from. That was the whole point of my video, but of course. So egoism, anti-Semitism, victim blaming, whining about consequences, and excusing inaction. Nothing out of the ordinary. Imagine typing this. My guy, you need to go back to r/Europe or r/World News or whatever fucking CIA PSYOP subreddit you came from. Like, this is terrible. And of course, you take Hamas's accusations and numbers of deaths as being the truth. Yet more proof you're reverting back to a typical Russian again. I knew the good guy act wouldn't last. The statement that I'm reversing to a typical Russian again, what is that? What is a typical Russian? A dumb person who can't do critical thinking and research, right? At one point, apparently, I ascended in your eyes so that you could actually, approve of my humanity, but apparently now that you disagree with me, I am no longer human, and the good guy act wouldn't last. Yes, I was just pretending to be a good person this entire time, and I've been Russian this entire time, you guys. And like they say, Russians don't change. Once again, totally not a Nazi thing to say. You can take the Russian out of Russia, but you can never take the Z mindset out of the Russian. Yes guys, once again, he got me. Opposing ethnic cleansing and genocides is being Z. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. I've bought my ticket back to Russia and I'm going to be attending every single shaman concert. And all the content I've been putting out for years now, that was just a good guy act, trying to appear nice to you Westerners. Because that's just what people do. They put themselves in danger and they leave their country because they want to appear nice to some people on the internet that they've never heard of. Not because they actually believe those things. But still, you know, I just really find it funny that all it takes for these people to start hating you and basically start saying you're subhuman is to have one single disagreement with their politics. That's crazy, dude, you know, it's almost like I was never considered human to them in the first place, and it's almost like they never thought Russians were equal to them in the first place. And if you just don't happen to coincide with the West on one issue, it's over. And I would like to show you guys one more really interesting exchange that I've had. Here's the comment that started it all. Because Israel is responding to a terrorist attack. Israel has a 3,000-year-old history. Has been a state since Jesus Christ, this is so hard to read. These people's grammar is dog shit. Has been a state since 1948. Palestine has never ever been a state. They are Egyptian or Jordanian. And in my opinion, this is an inherently dehumanizing argument made to portray Palestinian people as the occupiers. In fact, a bunch of people under my video did comment saying that the real settlers are the Palestinians, actually. Which is, you know... I'm honestly speechless on that one. So I responded with this. Interesting arguments. Reminds me of how Putin says Ukraine never existed until Lenin invented it in 1917 or whatever. Now this is actually one of my gotcha points that I use when I discuss Israel with people, because actually pretty much most Russians and most Russian liberals, especially those that do not support Putin and Z, almost all of them are super pro-Israel. And I think it's...
Your chance to win a share in $1 million cash is here. Get one entry for every dollar spent on the MWave website, with bonus entries available on selected brands. Other great prizes that are also up for grabs and a crazy bonus quadruple entry are available with huge PC and gaming brands. Triple and double entries are also on offer, so check out what's available and shop now for your chance to win.
It's a little cringe, because in my opinion, supporting Ukraine and supporting Israel at the same time is a pretty conflicting position. I mean, it's not conflicting if you know, just are an NPC that follows whatever the United States tells you to do, sure. However, if you do oppose imperialism, colonialism, then I do think that it's a little bit of a strange position to be in. But yes, I use this point because a lot of pro-Israel people usually say that Palestine has actually never existed and it's essentially been invented to make the life of Jews harder or whatever. To which I'm responding with, yes, Vladimir Putin and Russia also claims that Ukraine has never historically existed and actually that it's been Russian land all along. And I don't know, I think the parallel is pretty good. So then I get this response right here. You seriously are starting to lose it. It is sad to see how your miserable life as a Russian refugee stuck in Georgia is turning you into using idiotic arguments like this. Before I wished you could come to Europe, but now please stay in Georgia or go back to Russia. Having a normal one. That's all I can really say here, having a normal one. Then I responded by saying, how is me comparing his false dehumanizing rhetoric of Palestine has never existed to the false dehumanizing rhetoric of Ukraine has never existed idiotic? Then I'm getting a response from this woman saying, because what he says is partly true and what you say is just non-relevant BS. I think it is relevant, but the Palestinian identity sure exists today, but before there was no such identity, they saw themselves as Jordanian and Arabs. Do you even know where the name Palestine comes from? Why do you care so much? Why do you care so much? Is it because you're trying to claim that Palestinians are not a real nation and therefore they have no claim on this land? Because I think that's what you're trying to insinuate. Seriously, what happened to you? I'm sorry you feel trapped in Georgia, but talking like you do, you are seriously slowly losing it. To which I replied saying, so you are denying Palestinians rights to the land and saying that Jewish people are the only ones who existed on this land and therefore should have it all. Got it. Then this woman responds saying, people here are trying to point out the history of Palestinian identity and your stupid arguments about Ukraine and Lenin. It has nothing to do with denying Palestinians' existence and believing in some kind of Jewish supremacy over the land. Well, actually it does, because that's the bedrock of Zionism, but okay. Seriously, your dealer is giving you some bad quality stuff you smoke, you completely lost it. Never thought I saw you using sources from a terrorist organization, etc. First of all, it is funny to me that me smoking weed is now used as an argument against me, but also, I did not use sources from a terrorist organization. I just used the headline from CBS News, which is stated that Hamas says that the death toll is this much. So, I didn't say that Hamas figures are completely trustworthy, and then we're finishing up with this. And stay away from Europe. It's people like you who enable the rise of anti-Semitism in Europe, so it's best to have travel ban on you. Once again, in my video I said that I deeply oppose anti-Semitism and criticism of Israel is not anti-Semitism. So you know, this comment got me pretty pissed. I got pretty mad, so responded with this saying, you are literally a fascist. Sorry you're too blind to see it in your own speech. Keep saying you want me out of Europe. I know you like to put walls over people and tell them where they can and can't live. Sorry guys, I think I was kind of spitting here. Gonna fire gif. This was me when I was writing this comments. And then she responds with, yeah, calling Jews fascist is the new trend in the anti-Semitic community. Just look at your comment section, people talking about Kanye, Jewish media control and other conspiracy theories against us. Congratulations, you are even mentioned in a positive light on right-wing Telegram groups. Stay away from Europe. Well, first of all, you just keep on exposing yourself because you believe that Jewish people cannot become fascists. I hate to break it to you, and I don't know if this is anti-Semitic to say or if this is crazy news, but any person of any ethnicity, of any religion, of any whatever, can turn into a fascist. There's no single nation on earth that is immune to becoming fascist. Guess what? Russians also think that they're not fascist and that they cannot be fascist because, well, the Soviet Union and our forefathers, our grandfathers, they've defeated fascism, they've defeated Nazi Germany, we fought against it, so there is no possible way that Russians could ever be fascist. Yeah, you know, they have that belief, but the fact is Russians are also susceptible to becoming fascists. So it is funny to me that the idea of calling a Jewish person a fascist means that I'm an anti-Semite. Okay, you're kind of missing the whole point because you essentially have a holier-than-thou mentality and you think you're above being a fascist, but guess what? You're not, and you are one. And also about people commenting anti-Semitic conspiracy shit, I'm not responsible for that, and I denounced it in my video specifically once again. I'm not responsible for stupid idiots taking my words out of context and completely misunderstanding them and twisting them to make their own sort of narrative out of it. I'm only responsible for what I say. You opened the door to this, and now you have to live with it. With our new laws coming against supporting Hamas or using their sources, you will never see Europe. And thank God for that. Again, I know you support Israel, so I know you love putting walls around people and telling them where they can and can't live, and I know that, you know, God is the one that is telling you to do it. I know it. I get it. I see right through you. But first of all, I did not support Hamas, and I do not support Hamas. I think I've already said this like 5 times, but yes, this is in the Zionist playbook. To call anybody who sympathizes with children being blown to pieces in Gaza a Hamas supporter. And once again, no, I am not using Hamas sources. I mean, I don't know, just the absolute irony of this is amazing. That a person who claims to be not fascist and to be civilized, to be representing the civilized West, is essentially using my position, saying that, you know, people like me should not be able to see Europe because we're not civilized enough. But somehow I'm like the fascist or whatever. Can you guys understand that there's people out there whose worldview is not based on what your dumb fuck propaganda is spouting to you daily? Once again, I don't know if this is like a crazy revelation to anybody, but not everything America does is inherently good and righteous. And I think you just need to get off of Reddit and talk to actually real people from the Middle East or the global South about how they feel about America and what America has been doing to their countries and what influence it had on their countries. But still, my point is, at the end of the day, I'm Russian and Russia is what I focus on first and foremost, and I'm not happy where my country is going. And one of the reasons why I oppose Russia is because I do not really love imperialism and colonialism. And what I do is I just apply that principle all across the board, even if it's somebody from our team doing it. And that apparently no longer makes me a good Russian, so I should just die and never get to, enter Europe like the rest of those subhuman orcs out there, because any Russian that is not glazing Israel right now is essentially Z. Like, oh my god, how much of an NPC can you be? You do understand that people can have different views. You know there's people out there who support Ukraine and Palestine? Do you know there's people out there who support Russia and Israel? They do exist. Now, if you met a person like that, what would happen to your brain? Would it combust? Would that be a good or a bad Russian, I don't know. It's really, really difficult. It's almost like these labels are complete Nazi fucking nonsense made by privileged first world Redditors who don't know shit about anything and who just gobble up whatever the government tells them is the right thing. And that's the funniest part. If you people were born in Russia, you would be Z right now and you would be supporting Putin because you don't challenge the mainstream media in any way. You don't want to have a great understanding because obviously the United States will never lie to you. And the Russian people also think that Russia would never lie to them. So no question about it, if you were Russian, you would be like calling for nuking Kiev right now or something. That would be you. So yes guys, what can I say? I mean, I just wanted to make this video for a while now because honestly, this entire good bad Russian thing got me pissed, and the fact that I'm getting dehumanized for disagreeing with the West on one point, it is very revealing to me, Anyways guys, this was a long-winded rant. I hope you guys did enjoy it though. If you guys did, then please make sure to slap the like on it. If you do want to support my channel additionally, then please make sure to go over to the link down in the description and become a YouTube member. It's basically the best way to support me. It's like YouTube's own version.
How do I explain this to Mum?
Yeah, I've already seen that. Keep up, kiddo.
Go, Mum.
For news that matters to you, be on it at news.com.au.
This is you. Wait, no, this is you. And you want to conquer the world of Albion? Here's what you have to do. Craft a pickaxe, gather some more, smelt the ore, make a set of armor, craft it. Huh? No, now's not the time for fishing. Go and craft a sword already. Now that you're all geared up.
Wish, Temu, AliExpress. Everyone's at least heard of these marketplaces that connect Chinese retailers with a global audience. But hearing about them doesn't necessarily mean you should buy from them. Computer parts on these sites, not to mention all the other things, are often low quality and of questionable utility, which has led to some hilarious shenanigans.
I told you this would be horrible.
Oh god! On the streets late at night, cause I'm small! That is not what pectoral muscles look like. But surely Chinese consumers wouldn't put up with this kind of nonsense from their countrymen. What are these same marketplaces offering to the Chinese domestic market? To find out, we bought this! Just kidding, it's really light. From Taobao, which is essentially a China-only version of AliExpress from Alibaba. It's a pretty normal looking pre-built computer, except that it cost the equivalent of just $300 US. I know, right? 300 bucks for a new computer? I mean, sure, it only has a GTX 1060, but that alone would cost about $70 over here, giving them just over 200 bucks for a 14-core CPU, 32 gigs of RAM, not to mention motherboard, power supply, case, and storage. How does the math work on this? And how does this segue work to our sponsor, The Ridge? Naughty or nice, Ridge wallets make a great gift this holiday season. Check out the link below and get up to 30% off through December 20th. For transparency's sake, while the system was listed at 2,000 yen or about $300 US, we had to shell out significantly more to have it inspected and then shipped out by a third party. Taobao does offer international shipping, but it is limited to only certain items, and the sellers expect to be interacting with customers entirely in Mandarin. That means our out-of-pocket cost was closer to $600 US, but that is only due to extra costs that would not be incurred by a Chinese buyer. So let's have a look at what they would get. Starting with the case, which is a case. Actually, I don't really have a ton of complaints here. You've got ample room for airflow. It's not filtered, but you've got 3 fan mounts behind here, meaning you should theoretically be able to install an AIO liquid cooler. The side panel is tinted plexi rather than tempered glass, but it does use a convenient thumb screw-based mounting mechanism. And the front I/O is easy to access, even if I would have preferred to have a USB 3 port rather than just USB 2. The only question then is, who exactly makes it? You see, the manufacturer on the box is Kintar, but they sometimes go by the name Jinda. The QR code on the box tries to go to jinda168.com, but that website is gone, and the domain can be purchased for less than the price of this computer. Jinda168 seems to be a shipping vessel of some sort, but we have no idea if it is in any way related to Kintar. We eventually found Kintar's site, kintar.com.cn, and that revealed that this case is called the Jindao, or fighting knife, which explains the very warlike imagery on the box. Its English name would be probably something like Kintar Knife Fight. Okay, who told you that? Is that from Andy?
No, I didn't get that.
Wow, it's only $17 with the USB 3 port? Believe it or not, the computer wasn't the only thing we got in our package. We also got a keyboard and mouse, copyright 2016. Ooh, it looks like copyright a lot longer ago than that. But to their credit, at least they don't try to oversell the thing, with the only marketing claims on the front of the box being that the keyboard has 104 keys. Yeah, that sounds like 104 keys, and that the mouse is 1000 DPI. What else we got in here? Oh wow. This is far more of an accessory package than I was expecting. This is hilarious! No! Okay, story time. There is a Razer Mantis desk pad that has been in active service for over 13 years, making its way from my desk at NCIX to Luke's test bench, now to Emily's workstation. The thing is, it looks absolutely nothing like this. It's about 4 times the size, significantly thicker, and is actually made by Razer. Anyway, that doesn't mean it won't work well enough for our purposes. Let's get our setup deployed here. Wait, I forgot about the other stuff. There's what appears to be a very good 10-foot patch cable, a USB drive that I would definitely plug into my computer, 32 gigs, and for some reason, an HDMI to VGA adapter. That seems like the kind of thing that I could probably just pick up separately if I really need it, huh?
It also comes with a screwdriver.
What? Oh, this is also inexplicable. The computer is assembled.
It's in case you need to open.
That quality molding. I want to take a bit of a closer look at this computer. Cable management, you know what? Far from the worst I've ever seen. They took the time to route the front I/O cables around the back of the motherboard tray, and actually, same goes for the 24-pin, the 8-pin, and the 6-pin GPU power connector, but there are a few eyebrow raisers in here. I have never heard of this brand of power supply, the Baisuo CX650, that manages, ooh, that's scary, a whopping 384 watts on the 12-volt rail and is rated for 500 watts. That is a very deceptive name, Baisuo. Oh, and also, it is only rated for 220 volt AC input. How are we going to power this thing? Oh no, we have that sketchy adapter Alex bought. I knew that was coming.
Yep.
For those wondering, by the way, we did try it with North American 120 volt wall power, and it did work for a little while. So their universal AC input from 150 to 264 volts is misleading at best when there's up to 47 countries that it won't even power up in. Also, we're pretty sure we were supposed to get a GTX 1070, not a 1060, but the page disappeared in between the time that we ordered the product and when it arrived, meaning that I guess that practice also takes place on domestic Chinese sites. The SSD is supremely unremarkable, other than being so no-name brand that we weren't even able to find a listing for it. It's 256 gigs, and Crystal Bench clocked it at around half a gig on both reads and writes, which is about what you'd expect. What you wouldn't expect is this RAM. Both are DDR4 as advertised. Both of them use Samsung chips, which is good, but one of them comes from a Lenovo pre-built, and the other one seems to come from some kind of network switch. The bad thing about that is it means these are almost certainly second-hand. The good thing, though, is it means they're almost certainly not counterfeit. Because why would you go out of your way to put a random third-party sticker on it when Samsung is what's going to sell it as quality? Anyway, it's DDR4, 2133, and it's ECC, which raises some questions about the rest of the components. You see, ECC memory is for servers, and this motherboard is like no server motherboard, or really any motherboard that I've ever seen before. It is neither as short as an MATX board, nor is it as long as an ATX board, and in fact, the mounting pattern on it is so unusual that only 6 of the 10 holes were able to be screwed in this case. What are you? To find out, let's get it fired up. Look, sorry, this isn't really supposed to be part of the video, but look how short the cord is on this mouse. How the heck am I supposed to plug this in? Like, I'm trying to, oh, we never talked about I/O. That is a lot of USB 2 for a modern motherboard, which, could be foreshadowing. Moment of truth. Whoa, that is a gigantic American Megatrends logo.
I don't know how you got into that BIOS, because every time I've tried to get into the BIOS with a USB keyboard, it hasn't let me. I've had to use a PS2 keyboard. That really throws a wrench into that thing.
Xeon CPU. Well, that explains the whole ECC memory bit. That doesn't tell us the full story of this motherboard, though. We'll get into that later. PCIe Gen 2 only? Overall, nothing too weird in here other than NVMe configuration. A platform this old shouldn't support NVMe devices, and yet there it is. This is weird. Oh, is this just an external drive we don't have plugged in?
No, if it's Synaptics...
Synaptics? Why does it have Synaptics drivers? Oh no, it's in Chinese. Hold on, I can do this. Device manager. Crap. Oh, actually, this is useful too. I'll get to that later. Device manager. Crap. Device manager? Crap. Device manager.
Why don't you try just opening the start menu and typing in device manager?
Why don't you try minding your own business? No, I mean, no, I know other ways to do it. I want to guess it. No results for device manager. Okay, hold on. Properties. Yes. Oh, it's still all in Chinese, except network adapters for some reason. That's all English all the time. Let's go back to system properties. 32 gigs, Xeon E5 2680 V4. 14 core chip. That's not the fastest by modern standards, but hey, 14 cores is 14 cores, and that would be what? Haswell generation? So should even be fast enough to game, especially if you don't have a super OP GPU.
One ongoing problem that has kept happening with this is that it doesn't like when you just kind of plug a network cable into it when it's already on.
Oh, what? What a piece of But hey, at least it has rocket ships for arrow keys. Wait, I was mistaken. Products formerly Broadwell, so a slightly more tuned 14 nanometer chip from Intel. Retailed for $1,700 back when it was current. It's not so much anymore. Speaking of current, what on earth is this presumably web browser icon? Everything we installed is over here on the right, while the pre-installed software is over here on the left, and I guess in the start menu? No, there's basically nothing there, which raises a couple of questions like, where is Microsoft Edge? Nowhere, it turns out, because the system is running a cracked version of Windows 10 Enterprise. That might also explain why we booted straight into an admin account rather than being prompted to create an account and a password. As it turns out, this piece of software is called 360 Secure Browser, and it's made by, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this, Qihoo. They often brag about having a high install base, but in actuality, it seems more to do with the fact that it comes bundled with Qihoo 360, which is kind of the Norton of China. Naturally, it's nearly impossible to uninstall, to the point where the US has accused Qihoo of acting as spyware for the CCP, particularly during the Xinjiang incidents. There's otherwise nothing remarkable about the Windows install, and while we didn't go out of our way to monitor for it, it doesn't seem to be calling home in any particular way. LTT Store! Our Black Friday deals are going all weekend, and today only, you can get 70% off our short circuit hoodie and sweatpants, 50% and Henley shirts, professional and comfortable, and 70% off the expensive edition CPU pillow, which messes with the name a little bit. Don't miss out! Go now! LTTstore.com. Shall we play some video games? That is not a lot of FPSs. 60, yep. 65 at the 1% lows. Give it a sec, she's settling. Oh, actually that's weird. It's not bad according to frame view, but it feels awful. 79 FPS, 1% lows. This should be more than okay. You know what it probably is? It's gotta be the terrible mouse. Let's see if it can handle something a little more demanding. Not bad. Not bad at all. Medium settings, 1080p, solid 60 to 70 frames per second. I mean, this is absolutely playable. I mean, you might not be playing Starfield or anything like that, but if you keep your expectations realistic, this is an awful lot of gaming per dollar. So it works, but let's fire up hardware info and see if there's anything else we can learn about it. Well, one thing we learned is the CPU temperature monitoring isn't accurate. Actually, there are a lot of these numbers. And another thing we learned is that this motherboard is even weirder than we thought. Notice anything about the CPU chipset? Yeah, me too. You see, B85 was designed exclusively for LGA 1150, Intel's 4th generation Core consumer product. It shouldn't be possible for that to be paired with an LGA 2011 socket. That's designed for servers and high-end desktops. Also, B85 motherboards used DDR3 RAM and lacked support for NVMe storage drives, and yet here they are, plain as the LTT underwear on my nether regions, lttstore.com. We may never know exactly what's going on here, but what we can do is take some educated guesses. You might have encountered these videos of people reclaiming old chipsets from dead or useless motherboards using an angle grinder. And the B85 chipset, along with its other 8 series siblings, was widely used in office pre-builts like the Dell Optiplex or the Lenovo ThinkCenters of the early to mid 2010s, meaning there are millions of these chips out there in machines that businesses will literally pay to have removed. Sounds like a business opportunity. But who would want a piddly quad, or worse, dual-core CPU these days? If you could modify the capabilities of the chipset to create a low-cost board that could support a more powerful workstation CPU, then obviously that would take some extra steps. But it seems that there's a very active community of Russian tech enthusiasts that are doing just that. Not only using these boards, but actively developing for them. There are thousands of pages of forum posts and wiki entries covering custom BIOSes, overclocking tips, and general quality of life improvements on motherboards very similar to this one, all in Russian. This could be driving not only additional sales of these boards from people that stumble across these resources, but also an improved out-of-box experience for them if sellers of these systems are updating their products using the work of these forum and wiki posters. Judging by the date of the BIOS on this system, that could very well be the case. Chipset repurposing has been going on since at least Computex 2019, when I bought a motherboard on the trade show floor that the seller claimed used a brand new X79 chipset, only for me to discover when I got home that Intel had, as I suspected, discontinued production of X79 years prior, meaning that it was almost certainly harvested just like this B85. At that time, however, I guess the market for these things was relatively small and could be served by desoldering real X79 chipsets and resoldering them onto new board designs. This LGA 2011 motherboard from Machinist is the first example that I've encountered of stretching the truth when it comes to the specs for these things. The name implies that it has an X99 chipset, but in fact, it's using a C612 chipset, a workstation chipset that is functionally similar, that is to say it's intended for the same class of CPUs at least, but includes support for dual CPUs, meaning that these are probably getting harvested from retired servers. These boards are really interesting, but I think the real question is, are they worth anyone's time? The prospect of recycling chipsets definitely holds some environmental appeal to me, especially if they're coming off of non-functioning hardware. But as we demonstrated in our last $69 gaming PC series, it's very inexpensive to buy old cast-off office machines and workstations from businesses making it hard for something like this to be cost competitive. If you're gaming on a budget, I would definitely recommend the liquidated hardware route, assuming it's available. We'll have a couple of really good options for that linked down below. Of course, that strategy assumes that you live in a place where nearby businesses have such workstations in the first place, which might be why sellers on Taobao have taken this approach instead. It's not the best deal for everyone, but it's almost certainly the best deal for someone. And if you're looking for a way to get gaming on a budget, along with a chance to do some tinkering and research, this certainly offers the opportunity for all of the above. It also offers the opportunity for me to segue to our sponsor.
Seasonic. This company is like the Wayne Gretzky of power supplies, and if that's a bit of an old reference, it's only because Seasonic has been doing this for a long time, over 40 years. So they're the people you want to hit up for a great power supply at a great price, like the Seasonic Focus GX 750 watt gold power supply. It has a fully modular interface, and its hybrid fan control keeps things nice and quiet, so starting up your PC doesn't sound like a launch sequence. The Focus GX achieves an 80+ gold rating, meaning it's energy efficient and reliable. It's so reliable it's backed by a 10-year warranty, so even if it does inexplicably shoot off into space, Seasonic has your back. Learn more about the Focus GX 750 and Seasonic's other power supplies at the link below.
If you enjoyed this video, why not check out our latest $69 gaming PC builder? I think we'll give this a run for its money.
Wow. The new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium is here. Get yours for just $51.36 a month over 36 months. From the home of Australia's best iPhone plans, Vodafone.
My space heater stopped working. What is with the space heaters? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, that's not even computer core. That's fire. That's straight up fire. Clearing coworkers' temp files today. 246 gigabytes. Yeah, that's not going in the recycling bin. That's getting immediately deleted. I don't even know what this is. This can't be video cache or something. They must have something redirected to the temp folder. Computer froze, boss. Now I know this is Photoshop because there's never been a Mac with good enough ventilation to run that cold. Plugging in your USB receiver with a hammer for that flush-mounted look. Oh, yeah, I actually probably passed the statute of limitations, but I had a work laptop that had this. I used Logitech G602 mice, which have a receiver, and it was sticking out of the side. I was doing a wireless survey in a construction area, and I dropped the laptop on its right side. Kind of jammed it in. Wasn't as bad as this, but still. I just left it in there. And since it was my laptop, like, nobody actually noticed. My friend drilled holes in his mouse to make it lighter so it would give him an advantage. Oh, so you tried to make a knockoff of those new mice with the air. Anyways, I don't think the holes are for weight. I think they're for airflow so your hand doesn't get sweaty and slip off the mouse. And number two, mice need to be lighter or heavier depending on the player. Like the G9X came with weights to make it heavier, and honestly, as a sniper, I was a better shot with a heavier mouse. Also, please just take a file to this. Just make it a little bit smoother so it's not jamming your hand with plastic swarf. Hospital server room. Yep, this looks done wrong from the beginning. Like, whoever built this didn't realize that Ethernet cables came in different lengths and that you should order different lengths of cable in different quantities, not just 515 footers. But this will also happen in areas where downtime is really hard to get, like hospitals, because you simply don't have time to rip out everything and run it all properly, or when you're adding something you can't unplug anything else because you'll bring down general surgery or something like that. Ticket said camera flickers to fuzzy brown image often. Yeah, the problem with really long range optics is that you can't tell what's in front of the camera, so it'll just look like the image went bad. I can't even. Yeah, this happens with Xerox toner cartridges. I can't tell if that's a Xerox or a Canon, but Xerox toner cartridges don't have a spring on the back door, which means that when you shove them in, the door on the back of the cartridge just opens, and if you pull it back out or if you rotate it at all, it just dumps all of the toner everywhere. Somewhat happened to me. I stopped it before it got too bad, and really happened to one of my technicians. Customer came in with his iPhone, his glass cracked, he thought he could peel off the glass so he wouldn't notice the crack anymore. Yeah, new
newsflash. What do you think is under the glass? How the previous IT guy mounted the hard drive. It's right there. That's a 3.5, right on the right? That's where it goes. What is wrong with you? Okay, I might be wrong. That might be a 2.5 on the right. Still, get a conversion bracket or something. Person mistook LED polarizing film for protective plastic film and peeled it off. Oh. Good job, idiot. For those uninitiated, Samsung batteries swell. Sometimes, the older ones. I'm not sure the fullest scope. I haven't been keeping up with it. But yeah, they swell and eventually they don't explode, but they'll pop and they'll leave lithium everywhere and can catch on fire. So it's kind of the perfect pillow print. I love this. My PC is low on space. Can you help? 234 gigs of temp. What is storing so much temp data? Like, do you guys have your downloads redirected to temp and you're downloading gigs and gigs of God knows what? I don't want to know. Also, update your damn computer. Your updates folder, WinSXS, is caching 15 gigs of updates. May God have mercy on my soul. Oh, you sweet summer child, you ain't seen nothing. I've probably cleaned out 30 or 40 of these, varying from 2 to 5 rack long, just same colored spaghettis. I find them kind of fun. I don't know, it's satisfying once you're done. The cable of my favorite gaming mouse dragged along 300 miles of road hanging out of my car door by mistake. That's kind of cool, visually speaking. I'm sorry about your mouse, but maybe you'll, recognize wireless supremacy now. Mm-hmm. I pick up a stack of busted iPads almost every week from one of my middle schools. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, people were complaining about the 10th gen iPad not having the sealed edge around the screen, basically. And they do that because they sell hundreds of thousands of these to government, schools, all that stuff. And they need to be easily repairable because of this. Because kids have no idea how to treat electronics, and neither do adults. One of my coworkers was eager to unpack her new mouse. I'm not gonna blame your coworker for this because clamshell packaging needs to die in a fire. And especially with wired devices, if they run the wire through any area of that clamshell packaging that is outside of the radius of the product, they deserve it. They should give you a new free mouse. That's just stupid. Oh, and can you check the speaker? It sounds a bit muffled. By the way, back to the Samsung battery thing. Apple also has swelling batteries. This is not unique to Samsung. And I can't tell if this is lithium dust from the battery, or if this phone was in a construction environment, or if they really just like sugar. Yes, sugar. My mom didn't like the yellowed color, so she decided to put nail polish on the printer, despite my objections. Oh my God, please stop. But also, in defense of your mother, and I know I'm the one saying this, I had that exact printer in college. And yeah, that yellowed gold, they were going for like a gold or something. It was ugly as hell. So like, this is actually an improvement, but please don't do this to your electronics. Enjoying my new 2 terabyte USB 3 external hard drive. Okay, I just bought one of those from SanDisk and
Hungry Jack's new Texan Bacon Deluxe. Crispy bacon with double flame grilled beef, Texan smoky barbecue, and creamy peppercorn sauce. The new Texan Bacon Deluxe. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, this is why I only buy from, reputable disc manufacturers. If your media isn't from SanDisk or Lexar or Sony or one of the big companies, it's probably a piece of crap. If you've never heard of the company, or if all they seem to make is one specific same-looking USB drive, it's probably fake. My fan was making too much noise. I will end you. I will find you and I will end you. Customer states she could not copy files on the $60 2 terabyte SSD from Amazon. For anybody unfamiliar, that is an extremely cheap price. And yeah, it's a knockoff Kingston USB drive in almost the same case we saw before. For price reference, on sale, I just bought a 1 terabyte SanDisk SSD for my video capture device for about $109. And I think the 2 terabyte was $219. So $60. Not the correct price. I was wondering why my computer had blue screens. Now I'm wondering why my computer was able to boot up at all. That's some fantastic memory redundancy there. I guess it wouldn't really matter as long as it's not writing to that particular sector of the memory at that particular time. The printer isn't working. Oh my God. Oh my God, I do not miss help desk. Server's down. Oh yes it is. Somebody should probably give it some encouraging words. Professional cabling at Pepsi. Oh my God. Yeah, see, when you're building this, there will be traces of it being done properly and then it getting messier over time. But again, Pepsi, one of those places cases where downtime is probably at a premium because downtime means you're not making soda. Client was upset her iPhone wasn't working properly. Diagnosis? Not actually an iPhone. What? That's a really extensive copy. Like, I guess the first tip off is iPhone S. What do you mean iPhone? iPhone what? S. But they went for the logo, they went for the design. Usually they try to steer clear of copyright laws, but man, they just went all out. Why is there a pillow inside my tablet? Oh no! Oh, that's not a pillow! Well, it is a pillow. Just a pillow of toxic fire. It didn't plug in, so I bent the pins to make it fit. There are different types of DVI. Stop! I had a client once that routinely broke RJ45 ports, the internet port on laptops, by shoving HDMI and USB cables into them. USB kind of fits. HDMI does not fit at all and would just wreck everything. My flash drive won't show up and I've literally tried everything. Oh my god! Oh my god, what did I just say? What did I just say? See, USB kind of fits into RJ45. It's a shove, but it'll do it. AT&T has no idea why their DSL service is so poor. It must be my wires in my house. No, I don't think so. Yeah, they don't care enough to maintain DSL. And for those of you laughing in the back, there are areas of the US where DSL is literally all you can get. I now live in semi-rural Pennsylvania. My relatives live in rural Pennsylvania, and the only thing you can get is DSL or satellite. And satellite's $100 a month for a 5 gig data cap. So yeah, DSL is unfortunately still relevant. I thought that r/tech support Gora would appreciate this. Can export. Hey, the cable management on that is better than some of the other things we've seen today. Phone will not charge without pressure, so I made this. I mean, I'm actually not against this for like a few day fix, like if you're waiting on an appointment or something to get your phone fixed. This is something I do. Be like, screw it, I'll just loop it around the phone and like electrical tape it on the back just to get it so that I can use it for a few days. Permanent fix? No. When you have a VGA card with bad RAM, a VGA card, a graphics card with a VGA port? It can cause invalid drive problems. I mean, that's a whole J. Like that. I'm not gonna diagnose this. I don't care enough. PSN for HDMI replacement. Kid said I pushed the cable in a little too hard. A little. Just a little. Just a tiny little bit. The gore here is that this is still being used daily by my customer. Do they have specific like industry software or something? Or are they a writer? Genuinely, these are the two classes of people I found. That it's either BMS software tied to the building that costs ungodly amounts to upgrade, or they're writers. I don't know why. Writers like really old computers. Not keyboards, just really old computers. Like an artist's rendition of Anxiety. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, yeah, this is pretty bad, but still, like, this just teaches you to trace cables. Like, it's bad, it's a mess. Yes, it's terrible, but like, you should still be able to find a patch in like a minute or two. Like, it shouldn't take you that long. Like, fix it, yes. Found on the Facebook page of a computer repair service captioned "Fixing a computer." What are you doing? Why are you soldering? I remember that soldering iron. It was my first one. It's cheap as hell, but it works. What are you doing? Why is the computer still on? Are you seriously like repadding a space bar or something over there? Oh my god. I refuse to believe they're just making this up, because that would be even stupider to like go into an area full of people that know what they're doing and be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing too. Trying to place the GPU without unplugging the PC. Oh my god. I almost don't want to read this. Okay, fine. I tried putting my new graphics card in and couldn't get the other one out. I then stopped because I began to smell smoke and actually see it. What? Did you unplug your PC? No, why would I do that? Oh yeah, why would you do that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm with QK Rays on this. Just holy sh**. Hard reset. Hey, I work in IT. Finding this in the server room made my day. Yes, there has been a hammer in my old job's IT department for almost 20 years. And I took it with me when I left, and the place is now falling apart, so maybe the hammer had something to do with it. But yes, it was the fixer. It's just like anytime there was a particularly difficult problem, I would just get up from my desk and be like, all right, I'm gonna look at it. And one of my coworkers would just lift up the hammer and be like, take the hammer. This is why you should restrict access to the server room before firing your IT guy. Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh, wait. Restrict access to the server room before firing your IT. Oh, so you fired your IT guy and you didn't immediately escort him out of the building. Boy, what did you fire him for? Because in 90% of cases, you probably deserved this. For legal reasons, this is not something I would do. For legal reasons. In the 10 years I've been in IT, this takes the cake. I'm generally trying to figure out what's going on here. It just looks like a really dirty computer. Oh, there's a second picture. Oh God. Oh no. No. Burn that crap with fire. Oh God, I didn't realize there were two pictures. Oh no, man. That. Don't touch. I like it there. Underneath the screen of a lot of older laptop screens, there's something called an inverter that would amp the power up for the compact fluorescent bulbs that were behind the screen before LED and IPS screens were around. And yeah, it would take your laptop power and it'd amp it way up to get the fluorescence going. And yeah, it would hurt. So I like the fact that somebody probably actually touched that on a laptop that should not have been in production to begin with and found out the hard way not to touch inverters. What mandatory sanitizing at work did to my brand new $2,000 laptop last winter. No. Yeah, no, I have never been to a place. I have heard of places, but I've never been to places that like will take your laptop for any reason. I hear Duke University does it. I just wouldn't bring that laptop to the school, or it would stay in a bag or something, because there's no way in hell you're taking any of my personal gear. If you want to sanitize and do something particular to a computer, you will be buying that computer for me and I will be using it and then giving it back to you, because you're not touching my personal crap. If I have to, I will buy a cheap Chromebook and be like, yes, this is my laptop, here you go. And then you can ruin that. It's 2022, and I hate SanDisk for still using a design like this. What? Why? Oh, I see. Oh, wow, that's a very specific hatred. Okay, it's some people get very mad over very specific things. I guess it's kind of annoying, I guess, but whatever. They also sell the tiny ones that are literally the nano ones that are the size of a USB port. Like, just buy the ones you want. Sorry. Work for local high school. Oh, goody. The disk drive wasn't working. Probably been there since 2012. Yes. Good job, random student from 10 years ago. This kind of stuff makes me happy. Yes, it's annoying to the IT team, including even if I worked on the IT team. Somebody played a prank and they got away with it for like 10 years. Good job. Like, well done. You had some fun. When a teacher decides to buy and install a screen protector on their own. They're not harming the device though. Like, I can't install those things for the life of me. I have to enlist the help of my wife, who actually has steady hands. But this is fine. Like, just peel it off. My grandpa thought his headphone jack was a screw hole. Why would... Okay, I have questions though. Like, why would you need to put a screw in it? Like, did he think there was a screw there and it fell out and like the phone was going to fall apart? Did this guy work on FA-18s by any chance? I know that's a very obscure joke, but look at the nose of an FA-18 the next time you're at an aircraft museum. Faulty SD card in a Raspberry Pi at the cinema. They're using a Raspberry Pi as digital signage. Which is a great application. Digital signage is like stupid expensive and they usually want you to pay yearly for it, and a Raspberry Pi is like 60, 70 bucks. But yeah, you know, just set up an IP monitor so that you know if one goes down and then you can go replace it, or just turn off the screen until you get a replacement in. Pretty easy. Anyone want to guess what happened to the server? This is a server. Yes, really. Do not close lid. I'm getting no hints about the server. I've used laptops as servers for years, mostly when I was in late college and like my first years of being out of college and had no money. So yeah, I'm not getting any hints on what happened to the server. I'm going to go with somebody turned it into a toaster because that makes me happy. Single Cat 5 cable holding up a rack. Bless you. Bless you, random Cat 5 cable. Strong stuff. Not that I'd trust that much, but oh my god, what happened? How did you not bolt this down? Oh my god. I work in infrastructure now, which is basically servers and racks and stuff, that kind of stuff. And I used to work in networking, which was the cables itself, and oh god, every part of this hurts my soul. End user had a heater next to the PC, which was randomly shutting off, and she thought she had smelled burning a couple times. It is literally screaming. Oh my god, it is. It was thermally shutting down, being like, please stop. And you melted this poor Lenovo Think Center or whatever their desktops are called. Opened up a cheap calculator today to find out the solar strip was just a piece of plastic. That's not connected to anything. What? Oh my god, you're right. Did they just put a battery in here that like had enough juice for them to just know it wasn't gonna need it? Or someone unplugged something and now the office internet doesn't work. Yeah, you hear that sound? The sound of screaming? The sound of screaming in your dreams for weeks to come? Yeah, that's Lexi haunting you for touching something. Still though, if you work IT in this area, you should know where your uplink is, at least. But you also better be prepared for the network engineer to come bearing down on you full speed, possibly armed with a hammer. First day on the job, set up those 4 wireless speakers for you.
Oi, supercharge your shop with OnePass. Just link and scan your flybys to get 5 points for every $1 you spend in store. Now that's bang for your buck. Start your free trial today.
What? For what? Reception? Did he really think that was for like the wireless signal or something? I like how everybody else is standing around like this is a perfectly normal thing. And sorry dude, you're fired. User spilled coffee on his laptop, so he put it in the oven to dry it out. Oh my god, why are people so stupid? God, it looks like chips. Like the worst chips ever. It's a ThinkPad too! You bastard! Oh, you piece of absolute human garbage, you cooked a ThinkPad. I hope Taco Bell gets your order wrong for the next 10 years. I need somewhere to set this candle. Oh, here's a good spot. Christ, MK, why did you assign me this subreddit? I know which of you assigned it to me. I'm coming for you, and I don't sleep. To ensure maximum keyboard stability, HP decided 57 screws was the magic number for the X360. It's HP. Like, I'm sorry, were you expecting some sort of competence or adequacy or general forethought? None of those are their strong points. Their strong points is it's cheap. All our data center equipment started firing off temperature alarms. Oh no. Unrelated, our cleaning staff was doing a deep cleaning of our data center after a flood. Is your cleaning staff trained in data center cleaning? Because yes, let's cover what is essentially an oven with plastic wrap. How could it possibly go wrong? Yeah, at my old job, I specifically locked the cleaning staff out of the data center for other reasons, one of which was unplugging crap. If you had a flood and you need that area deep cleaned, you get a trained data center cleaning crew, a specialized cleaning crew of some sort. IT manager's workstation. User 1 is the domain. Password hint, the same as the login name. This domain's entire existence hangs on user 1 on Windows 7. Do you feel secure yet? I'm trying to extract the data off this laptop hard disk. I've got as far as taking the drive apart. Well, you won't be extracting any data, will you? Do I need to take the disk off the spindle or leave it on there? Also, what drive recovery hardware and software do I use? That's my next... Jesus Christ. Yes, I know my thumbprint's on it, but I'll scrub them off. This has to be a troll post. This has to be a troll post. This can't be... Oh my god. Yeah, there's a very thin layer of air between the disk and the head, and if you open the drive, that balance is upset, and you probably aren't going to be getting a lot of data off the disk unless you know exactly what you're doing, and can get the head to ride just right across the top of the magnetic disk. You're screwed. Efficient electrical ground. This is genuinely what I thought ground meant when I was like 5. I got like an electronics workstation lab thing for my 5th or 6th birthday. And I thought they meant ground, like there was just a tiny rock underneath the kit. And that was just like ground. Like it was just some random dirt. User calls about disk being stuck in another computer mentions offhand about this laptop. They had been using and charging it like this for weeks. Congratulations, your laptop is a bomb. And get the hazmat suits. Toshiba, leading innovation. Directly into Grahamtown. God, that's disgusting. User dropped it walking to the car. It came in the day after the Super Bowl. Did their team lose? I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. My friend kept this in his bedside table. Literally a bomb. Yep. Yeah, that's literally. Objectively a bomb. Say hello to Big Bertha, a 1.69 terabyte text file with over 108 billion lines. Good lord. Did you dump an entire SQL database to a text file? Also, this would be completely useless because there would be no way to like easily parse it in a reasonable amount of time. But I like it this way. It's convenient. My tech savvy aunt. You know, she might be onto something. Like, built